German possessive reflexive pronouns, combined possession, and reflexivity. German has regular reflexive pronouns that are used when the subject and the action's object are the same person, like wäscht sich. German also has possessive pronouns that indicate ownership and possession, like wäscht sein Gesicht. When possession and reflexivity are combined, German has a pattern of using a reflexive and a possessive pronoun to express that someone does something to their own body, in which case a reflexive pronoun is used with a definite article in the correct case. Take a look at these sentences. Wäscht sich die Hände. Sie kämmt sich die Haare. Instead of using possessive pronouns, German uses the definite article die when it's clear from the reflexive pronoun sich that the action is directed toward the person's own body. If we want to emphasize formality and clarify the subject, we'll have direct use of reflexivity and possession. So this way, we can use a reflexive and a possessive pronoun. Wäscht sich seine Hände. He washes his hands. Sie bürstet sich ihr Haar. She brushes her hair. In these sentences, we're using possessive pronouns to directly indicate possession and reflexivity. However, the form without the possessive pronoun using an article is more common in German when talking about body parts or personal belongings. German uses a reflexive pronoun with a definite article instead of a possessive pronoun when referring to body parts or personal objects. Adding a possessive pronoun is grammatically correct, but is typically used for formality. Still, a few more concepts should be known. When a reflexive and a possessive pronoun appear together, the possessive pronoun must match the case, gender, and number of the noun it refers to. Wäscht sich die Hände. The definite article die is accusative, and sich is dative, showing the object being acted upon. An example with a possessive pronoun is wäscht sich seine Hände. Seine Hände is accusative because it's the direct object of the verb. If a reflexive verb requires a preposition, a possessive pronoun will still follow the pattern with a preposition. Spricht mit seinem Bruder. Mit requires the dative, seinem. For body parts and clothing, definite articles are more common than possessive pronouns, unless there is a reason to emphasize ownership. In other words, when using a reflexive pronoun with a possessive pronoun that indicates a body part, a definite article is preferred because it's more natural in German speech. Putzt sich die Zähne. On the other hand, while reflexive pronouns with definite articles are the norm, adding a possessive pronoun can be more formal, like Sie zog sich ihren Mantel an. She put her coat on. At last, German also has idiomatic expressions with reflexive and possessive pronouns. Some reflexive constructions follow fixed idiomatic patterns that may involve a possessive pronoun, like Ich mache mir meinen Kaffee. Hat sich seinen Traum erfüllt. Sie stellt sich ihre Zukunft vor. Overall, this is how possessive reflexive pronouns work in German, and the key takeaway is to use reflexive pronouns with definite articles for body parts and personal objects in everyday speech. Oppositely, you can use reflexive and possessive pronouns for formality, but don't forget about grammatical agreement, prepositions, and idiomatic expressions.